Hello everyone and a very good morning to all of you and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. As we all know, from Monday to Thursday, 11 a.m. in the morning, we come up with the Hindu analysis. Today is 4th May 2023 and that is Thursday and we are here with the Hindu analysis of 4th May. आज 4 मई है, Thursday है और आज की the Hindu analysis लेकर हम हाजिर हैं. Okay. Now, so these are the three important articles on the first page. Citing report, Supreme Court declines Rajana's mercy plea. We will be discussing about it. He has been found guilty in the assassination of ex-Punjab Chief Minister. So that is what we will be discussing it. Then Supreme Court set aside High Court stay on inquiry into Amaravati land scam. This we will be discussing. Then there is an article here. No union but center ready to ease living of gay couples. This we will be discussing it. ये तीनों आर्टिकल हम लोग आज डिस्कस करेंगे. अगर मेरी आवाज आ रही है just write yes sir. Okay, so let's start with this one. No union but center ready to ease living of gay couples. So I hope you are aware that the people have filed a petition to legalize homosexual marriages. Under which law? Under Special Marriage Act 1954, right? We have discussed it. Okay, so for that the hearing is happening and the central government is opposing the homosexual marriages. Central government and in fact many religious leaders across the different religious communities have opposed that homosexual marriages should not be allowed and all. So the central government has said no union, means central government is not in a support of legalizing homosexual marriage, but yes, ready to ease living of gay couples. It means they want to say, the government wants to convey that if anyone living in a homosexual couples are living together, then they should not be harassed and all there should be a humane concern and all. मतलब कोई इसको तंग नहीं करे, लोगों को परेशान नहीं करे अगर कोई साथ में रह रहे इस तरह से. हालांकि इस मैरिज को लीगलाइज करने के लिए केंद्र सरकार मतलब उसको सपोर्ट नहीं कर रही है. ओके, सो गवर्नमेंट प्रपोज पैनल टू लुक इनटू जेन्युइन ह्यूमन कंसर्न्स. So the government has said, or the government lawyer has said to Supreme Court that they will be setting up of a panel or a committee in this regard. They will set up a committee which would be recommending things regarding this. Okay, Supreme Court says it is a step forward and big positive response towards social acceptance of rights of same-sex couples to cohabit and all. So basically, the judges appears to be slightly in favor of this. The court can now go into whether same-sex couple have a right to cohabit together, means whether they have a right to stay together in a consensual relationship. So that is what without facing any form of discrimination. So basically the Chief Justice has also highlighted that without a discrimination they should be allowed to stay. That is what CJI has said. And that is what another judge of Supreme Court, Justice S.K. Kaul, has said. The government, though reluctant to give same-sex relationship the status of marriage, is not reluctant to sort of humane concerns. It means that is what the government's stand is. Yes, we will not be allowing marriage, homosexual marriages. The government is not in support of allowing it, but yes, a humane aspect, like for example, no discrimination should be there. So no one should be harassing them or something like that. That is what the government is in favor of that, but not in favor of legalizing or officially accepting it to be a marriage. Okay, so there's a difference between these two. So that is what the government is positive. Something can be done administratively regarding genuine concerns of same-sex couples and all. तो इसी से रिलेटेड इसमें अब बहुत ज्यादा डिटेल में जानना नहीं है. आई हैव टॉट अबाउट नवतेज सिंह जौहर केस, ये वाला पढ़ लेना केस, नवतेज सिंह जौहर केस. Then go and read about section 377 of IPC. It was read down by Supreme Court in Navtej Singh Johar case 2018. ये सब पढ़ लेना, ठीक है? So go and read about that. The Chief Justice said that the court should could now go into the whether the same-sex couple have a right to cohabit together and all. So the matter is actually pending in the court whether the legal it should be legalized or not, the marriages should be legalized or not. Now on the first page there was an article, Supreme Court set aside. Set aside का मतलब होता है overturn करना. overturn or give the opposite judgment, set aside High Court stay on inquiry in Amaravati land scam. Here it means, देखो होता क्या है, I'll explain in short. There is Amaravati, this is Andhra Pradesh, state of Andhra Pradesh, and there is a city called as Amaravati. It is now being newly built. Although in ancient history, if you read, Amaravati has a huge historical importance. Okay, so this Amaravati is a new city is being built. So there's an allegation of land scam. So this is the current, you can say he's the current Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy, and this is his political party, YSR Congress Party. Before him, the government was of TDP, Telugu Desam Party, and the leader of TDP is Mr. N. Chandrababu Naidu. So this, there's an allegation that the previous government, that is TDP government, were involved in some sort of scam and all. That is what the allegation is. So the government, the government led by Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy, who is the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh currently, okay, had set up a panel. Okay, you can say in a legal victory, Jagan Mohan Reddy government, the Supreme Court on Wednesday set aside Andhra Pradesh High Court order issuing a blanket stay on inquiry. Okay, so this government had initiated an inquiry. His government, Mr. Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy government, had initiated an inquiry against the previous government of TDP. Okay, that is what is being discussed there. Alleged role of previous TDP regime in Amaravati land scam. So there is an allegation that previous government, यानी जो इनसे पहले सरकार थी, YSR कांग्रेस से पहले TDP की जो सरकार थी, उन पर करप्शन के allegation है अमरावती में land scam से related. So there is an allegation against the previous TDP government of land scam in Amaravati. So they had initiated an inquiry, this government, Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy government, which was stayed by Andhra Pradesh High Court. So they initiated inquiry, which was stayed by, stayed मतलब रोक लगा देना, by Andhra Pradesh High Court. Now they went to the Supreme Court and Supreme Court overturned it. मतलब Supreme Court removed the stay, रोक को हटा दिया. Now it means they can initiate the inquiry. Okay, the events in this case unfolded in June 2019 when the Reddy government issued a notification constituting cabinet committee to review major policies, projects, etc. and all. Okay, so that is what it is said. Cabinet committee set up by Andhra Pradesh government found irregularities in previous TDP regime. इसी से related set aside मतलब overturn कर देना, यानी remove the stay which was put by High Court and all. ठीक है, ये इस तरह है. अब देखो, let's find out what are the inquiries will be done and all. Okay, the next one is हाँ इसी पर है, तो SIT was set up and all. तो the next is first page में एक और citing report, Supreme Court declines Rajana's mercy plea. See, what is it actually? He was actually the former chief minister, the then chief minister perhaps, the chief minister of Punjab, Mr. Ben Singh. And he was assassinated by some few people, and he was one of them. So he was involved in assassination. Balwant Singh Rajana. Okay. So he filed for mercy plea, but it has been rejected by Supreme Court. Mercy मतलब होता है ना, reduce the sentence or something like that. Found it inappropriate to direct the government to commute the death penalty, who is on a death row for 1995 assassination of former Punjab CM Ben Singh. So he has been actually death row prisoner. It means he has been declared by lower court to have to undergo capital punishment. यानी फांसी की सजा सुनाई गई इनको. Okay. So Justice Vikram Nath, who authored the verdict, said it was not up to the court to dwell on the ministry's decision to defer a decision clemency. It is within the domain of the executive to take a call on such sensitive issue. So he said that the executive will be taking the issue. If the executive believes that mercy should be done, then the president can do under Article 72. Yes. So Article 72, the president of India has power to reduce the sentence and a remission, pardon. So the president of India can use this on the advice of government. Okay, so the Supreme Court has declined. Declined matlab rejected that it is not going to give mercy and all. It is up to the government to decide this. Now, this is in the news. Which of the following airline company has filed for bankruptcy? Your options are Air India, Go First, Vistara Airlines, Akasa Air. What is the right answer? बताओ आंसर बताओ क्या है, कौन सी कंपनी ने बैंक्रप्सी के लिए अभी कल ही परसों तो आई थिंक न्यूज में था, यस्टरडे और डे बिफोर यस्टरडे इट वाज इन द न्यूज। सबको लाइक बटन प्रेस करते जाओ गाइस, एवरीवन प्लीज प्रेस द लाइक बटन एंड सब्सक्राइब टू आवर चैनल। Which of the following airline company has filed for bankruptcy? Yes, Rashmikant Oja, Priya Chavan, you all right. Go first. इसका old name था Go Air. Later on it became Go First. So the right answer is B, or 2 is the right answer. Panchadi, Tayyaba, Mehdi, you all are right. B is the right answer, or 2 is the right answer to this question. ठीक है. There is another question. This is also in the news. Pratt and Whitney is in the news. It is a what? Your options are insolvency company, lawyer of Go First, company which manufactures aircraft engine, bank which gives loan to aircraft company. Your time starts now. बताओ। हाँ, इससे पहले क्या Go First आंसर था? B was the right answer. Many people have answered. Ranjana, Pragati, Mohit, Mishra, Tayyiba, you all were right. इसका आंसर बताओ। Pratt and Whitney is in the news. It is what? ये भी न्यूज में है और ये क्या है आपको बताना है। बैंक्रप्सी बता दो नंबर आफ्ताब, जस्ट वेट। हाँ, the right answer is option C, company which manufactures aircraft engine. So C is the right answer to this question. In fact, Go Air has put allegation on this company that this company is responsible for my condition and all. So C is the right answer. Yes, Priya Chavan is right. C is the right answer to this question. Yeah, Go First lands in NCLT with 11,463 crore. NCLT is National Company Law Tribunal. National Company Law Tribunal. देखो होता क्या है, if you, let's say for example, if you are not able to pay back loans, जो आपने कर्ज लिया था वो वापस नहीं कर पा रहे हो, that is what we call it as defaulter, है ना। defaulted loans कह सकते हैं, you are a defaulter or the Mr. X is a defaulter because he is unable to pay back the loans, है ना। Files for bankruptcy का मतलब होता है कि they have officially themselves declared that yes, we are not able to return back the loan, so that is why they are officially conveying it to the NCLT, National Company Law Tribunal, that yes, we need to go through the process of insolvency. Insolvency मतलब क्या होता है, उसके assets वगैरह बेचे जाएंगे, उसकी पूरे process चलेगी. There's a complete process how to recover the bank loans, the loans that the company has taken by selling the assets and all. But it is saying, अब देखो, Go First files for bankruptcy, what it means for Indian aviation. Currently, the assets of company are not sufficient to meet its liability. यानी asset is less than liability. अब liabilities क्या होती है? Liability here it means loans you have taken. मान लो हम एग्जांपल बता रहे हैं, और asset जो है ना, यानी total let's say the entire cost of planes and all whatever it has, मतलब उसके पास, जैसे मान लो for example you have taken 10,000 rupee loan and you are not able to pay back, and when the person comes and says यार मेरा कर्जा लौटाओ, give me back the loan, you do not have 10,000, even your entire wealth is less than 10,000. आपका total wealth 5,000 रुपया. So in this case your asset is less than liability. That even if all of your wealth is sold, still it is not enough to pay back the loan. That is the meaning of it. ठीक है, इन आपके पास total जो wealth है, अगर उसको पूरा बेच भी दिया जाए तो कर्जा नहीं लौटा पाएंगे. That is what it says. Currently the assets of company are not sufficient to meet its liability, the airline said. Okay, that is why it is in the news. It blamed grounding of 25 aircraft due to delays of delivery by Pratt Whitney for its failure to meet its financial obligation. तो इन्होंने allegation लगाया इस कंपनी पे that Pratt Whitney is a US based aircraft manufacturer. I mean, it manufactures the engines of aircraft. So the Go First said कि it has not sent me the engine at appropriate time. It delayed it, because of which 25 aircrafts were grounded, they were not being used, and that is why I have to suffer a loss. That is what the Go First has said. Halaki, the Go First responded back by saying the engine maker said it was complying with the Singapore International Arbitration Center rules and all. It has also defended it. ठीक है, अब दोनों they are putting allegation, counter allegation to each other. बस पता होना चाहिए कि Pratt and Whitney क्या है, India's Go First company and all. Just have an idea. पहले इसको Go Air कह देते. Earlier it was called as Go Air. Now it is called as Go First. ठीक है. Then Pratt Whitney also answered it back by saying it has a history of missing financial obligations, so do not put allegation on me. So we are not going in detail, but counter allegation and allegation is happening. You should have a basic idea. बस आपको एक idea होना चाहिए, ठीक है? The next is Ukraine sent drones to target Putin. Actually, Russia said. So actually क्या हुआ कि recently there were some drone attacks near the Russian president's house, and the Russia said it is the Ukraine which is attacking. Okay, so Ukraine tried to kill Vladimir Putin with drone strikes. Kremlin, मतलब वही होता है, Kremlin is actually the presidential palace, the place of presidential palace of Russian President Vladimir Putin. So it said that it is the Ukraine which is attacking with the drone, but Zelensky, who is Zelensky? Zelensky is the Ukraine president. He said कि no, we are not responsible. यानी हम लोगों ने ये काम नहीं किया है. तो रशिया ने कहा कि यूक्रेन चाह रही है, यूक्रेन की सरकार अटैक की है, बट यूक्रेन के राष्ट्रपति ने कहा कि नहीं, हम लोगों ने अटैक नहीं करवाया. ओके, सो दैट इज व्हाई इट वाज इन द न्यूज. यूक्रेन सेंट ड्रोन्स टू टारगेट पुतिन. रशिया, ये फोटो आई थी बहुत फेमस. आई मीन इट बिकेम फेमस एंड ऑल. जस्ट हैव एन आइडिया, इसको पढ़ लेना. ओके, बिफोर मूविंग ऑन 6 मई, दैट इज ऑन सैटरडे एट 12 PM विल बी हैविंग स्लैट सेशन, है ना. 9 से 10 स्लैट का एग्जाम है मॉर्निंग में. So we'll be having a SLAT session 2023. Detailed analysis, exam pattern, expected cutoff, good attempts, difficulty level will be discussing with Nivedita ma'am and Krishnendu Datta sir. Or 2 PMP on the same date we'll be having GMI analysis. Section wise analysis, exam pattern, expected cutoff, good level, good attempts, difficulty level. तो ये 2 बजे होगा और ये 12 बजे होगा. Same date. So please subscribe to our channel for that. Okay. And we are running this course, CLAT 2024 course. The exam is in December, so hardly 7-8 months is left. You should go for this course. 300 plus recorded videos, 300 plus hours of live session, 35 mock tests are there. If you have any question, call on this number 9538895678 पे call कर सकते हो. Okay? Yes. And on 7th May at 6 PM, we are organizing a free workshop with Abhimanyu sir. Is it too late to start preparing for CLAT 2024? The link is given in the description from where actually you can connect, है ना. So ये आप ऐप डाउनलोड करो, go to CLAT section, and on 7th May at 6 PM you can register for this class, है ना. Now let's start with this one. देखो, एक है कर्नाटक इलेक्शन, द आइडियोलॉजिकल कंटेस्टेशन. दिस इज एक्चुअली अ प्योर पॉलिटिकल आर्टिकल. ओके, so since this is a pure political article, from exam point of view it is not important. So they are talking about Congress party, BJP party, etc. ये more. If you are interested, you can read it, but I am not going to explain this. ठीक है, I am skipping this. So if you are interested, you can read. तो साइड में एक आर्टिकल है ये वाला, present imperfect, that we'll be discussing about USCIRF. This is in the news. So United States Commission on International Religious Freedom. So it said that India should be, it recommended actually, USCIRF recommended US government to put India into CPC. CPC means country of particular concern. But this is just a recommendation. I mean, the US government has not done it. You have to be very much crystal clear. Recommended, they gave recommendation that India should be put into CPC or country of particular concern. Because of, I mean, that is what they have said according to them and all key worsening record of religious freedom. So according to USCIRF, the record in India as far as the religious freedom is concerned has poured or worsened. But this has been actually countered by the Indian government. India trashes USCIRF report, calls it misrepresentation of facts. So India has answered it back, saying that the facts given by USCIRF is not correct, it is misrepresentation. So just have an idea, आपको बस USCIRF के बारे में पता होना चाहिए. देखो लेकिन US पैनल मतलब ये USCIRF की बात हो रही है. USCIRF ask state department मतलब यहाँ पे आप समझ लो US government. So it is recommending US government to declare India country of particular concern, CPC. But till now India has not been declared. वो सिर्फ recommendation है, लेकिन इंडिया को भी CPC declare नहीं किया गया है. Okay, so be careful here. I mean, you should be knowing these things. तो ये सब पढ़ लेना अपना. I mean, I'm not going very much in detail, so they have given the example of NRC, CA, hijab issue and all. So इसको पढ़ लेना. Just have an idea कि USCIRF का है, so just go and read it. United States Commission on International Religious Freedom. This is their website, and they have written on their website कि this was established in 1998, a bipartisan US federal government agency, means from different party, means from both Republican and Democrat, the members are there. Okay. And they have 9 commissioners appointed either by the president or congressional leaders. Congressional leaders means their MP, member of parliament. They call it as, in America, parliament is called as Congress. Okay. So that is why you should be knowing it. कि the congressional leader मतलब उनके MP के द्वारा, president के द्वारा ये चुना जाता है यहाँ के members. It is independent from the state department. Means they are not part of US government. They are independent of that. ठीक है. And they just, I mean, you can say it's sort of a recommendatory body. ये recommend कर दी सिर्फ. So it has just recommended that India should be declared as CPC. It is only recommendation in nature. Ask मतलब होता है recommendation. So, but the government, US government has not declared yet the CPC, okay? And India has answered it back and all. So just have an idea होना चाहिए, बस उसमें ज़्यादा डिटेल नहीं जाना है. बस USCIRF के बारे में पता होना चाहिए कि न्यूज़ में क्या है, फुल फॉर्म क्या है, etc. C-130J and C-17 Globe Master is in the news. They are what? Your options are naval ships, aircrafts, submarine, none of the above. और ये मैंने बताया है अभी in the sense कि a few days back I have discussed it. C-130J और C-17 Globe Master ये क्या है? ये अखबार में आता है, अगर आपने न्यूज़ पढ़ा होगा बता सकते हो. कौन से बैकग्राउंड से रिलेटेड ये भी बता सकते हो. I hope you are watching, you are aware of Operation Kaveri, where actually Indians are actually brought back from the Sudan, where actually the civil war is happening. So of course these are huge aircrafts. Yes, Priya, Chavan, Rashmikant, Tayyiba, Ranjana, you all are right. So this is, let me show you first. Dekho, this is an article, Valor and Prestige, the World of Special Operations. Valor मतलब क्या होता है? बहादुरी, bravery, है ना? अब prestige समझते हो ना, इज्जत को बढ़ाना, है ना? मतलब respect, है ना? You can say. So the World of Special Operation, this is written by a former IAF officer, है ना? So he is talking about the evacuation of 121 Indians from Wadi Sedna. Wadi Sedna is actually an Air Force station, Air Force base in Sudan. ठीक है. Okay, in Khartoum is the capital of Sudan. By C-130J Super Hercules aeroplane and C-17 Globe Master. तो ये दिखाते हैं. ये है C-17 Globe Master. Okay. I think ये US की कंपनी बनाती है. It's a US company called as I think क्या नाम है, Lockheed Martin makes this. ठीक है. आप देख रहे हो इतनी मोटी सी प्लेन है, मतलब इसके अंदर बहुत आदमी बैठ सकते हैं. It is not a common plane. A huge, I mean, a very huge amount of space is there. Humans can go and a lot of relief work can also be sent. बहुत बड़ी प्लेन है ये. आपको देख रहे हो, आदमी के साइड से देख रहे हो कितनी बड़ी है. Similarly, this one is C-130J. This is also made by US company. I think Boeing बनाती है, एक बार चेक कर लेना कौन सी कंपनी बनाती है. ये भी देखो आप कितनी बड़ी है साइज में प्लेन. So of course during evacuation big planes are being sent, है ना, ताकि ज्यादा से ज्यादा आदमी कम प्लेन नंबर ऑफ प्लेन से हो गया जाए, है ना. So that is what it is. So that is what he is talking about. So C-17 Globe Master की भी जरूरत. In fact, this was also used where when evacuation was done from Afghanistan. ये C-17 Globe Master. In fact, US ने भी यही यूज किया था. US also used this aeroplane while bringing its people back and all. ठीक है. So we have bought it from USA only. ये दोनों US से ही खरीदा हुआ है. वादी सेदना मिशन मतलब वही. This is, let me show you. This is India. This is Sudan. ठीक है. यहाँ पे खारतूम है, इसी में खारतूम में आपको मिलेगा वादी सेदना एयरबेस. ओके, ठीक है. ओके, यस yes, good morning everyone. Good morning Vaibhav Vishra. Okay, I'm very happy that you are getting benefited from these sessions, है ना. Okay, so he's talking about a previous Kandahar incidents of 1999 where IC-814 was hijacked. देखो एक old incident हुआ था 1999 में. वो हुआ ये था कि there's a plane actually from Kathmandu. Kathmandu is the capital of Nepal, which was supposed to go to New Delhi. Okay, but it was captured by I mean Taliban people and instead of going to Delhi, actually it was taken from Kathmandu to Kandahar, which is actually in Afghanistan. Okay, so why? Because mostly actually people, since they were going back to Delhi, many are actually Indians were there, either Nepali or Indian would be there. और कौन होंगे? अगर नेपाल से इंडिया आ रही है तो चाहे तो नेपाली होंगे, चाहे तो इंडियंस होंगे, या कुछ और कहीं और कंट्री होंगे. So mostly people from India were there and they were hijacked and all. So I mean finally it was actually retrieved back. बहुत मुश्किल से वापस लाया गया था. So this is a separate history. We are not going in detail, but just have an idea. In 1999 this incident happened. IC-814 कहते हैं. This the name of the plane was IC-814. So we say IC-814 incident, which happened in December 1999. So the author is talking about that also. इसमें बहुत लंबा चौड़ा है, मतलब बहुत लंबी चौड़ी हिस्ट्री, बट मैंने आपको बेसिक बता दिया कि क्या हुआ था. इफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड यू कैन रीड इट. IC-814 का पढ़ सकते हो. ठीक है. सो जस्ट हैव एन आइडिया अबाउट दैट. हाँ, इसको बचा के लिया गया था, बट यस, पीपल वेर सेफ, इट वर ब्रॉट बैक एंड ऑल. देन ही इज टॉकिंग अबाउट 130J एंड ऑल. अभी मैंने बताया है ना, दैट 130J वाज आल्सो क्वाइट वेरी हेल्पफुल इन ब्रिंगिंग पीपल बैक एंड ऑल. ठीक है. एक और मिशन हुआ था अगस्त लास्ट ईयर. यस, I have told you last year, नहीं, last to last year. I hope you are aware of that, है ना? So please tell me, under which operation the Indians were brought back from Afghanistan after Taliban came to power in August 2021? Your options are Operation Kaveri, Operation Ganga, Operation Meghdoot, Operation Devi Shakti. Your time starts now. आपको ये बताना है कि कौन से ऑपरेशन के अंदर जब अफगानिस्तान में तालिबान पावर में आया था अगस्त 2021 में, तो कौन से ऑपरेशन के अंदर इंडियंस को वहां से वापस लाया गया था? व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ द ऑपरेशन? बताइए. तो बहुत आसान है, मैंने ऑप्शन बहुत आसान सेट किया, यू कैन इजीली आंसर इट. देखो ये वाला जो है ऑपरेशन कावेरी इज ब्रिंगिंग पीपल फ्रॉम सुदान. ठीक है. ऑपरेशन गंगा ब्रिंगिंग पीपल फ्रॉम यूक्रेन. ऑपरेशन मेघदूत इज रिलेटेड विद सियाचिन, है ना, सियाचिन. हाँ, एंड ऑप्शन 2 क्यों बता रहे हो? तो यूक्रेन से रिलेटेड है ऑप्शन 2. दोज हु आर सेइंग ऑप्शन 2, प्लीज बी केयरफुल. ऑपरेशन गंगा इज रिलेटेड विद यूक्रेन, याद रखिएगा. ठीक है, आप भूल जाते हैं, हम समझ सकते हैं, यू आर ऑल्सो ह्यूमन. ऑपरेशन देवी शक्ति इज रिलेटेड विद ब्रिंगिंग पीपल बैक फ्रॉम अफगानिस्तान. देखो ये रीसेंट है, ये चारों, मतलब ये वाला तो खैर पुराना है, 1980s का है, बट अदरवाइज ऑप्शन 1, 2 एंड 4 आर रीसेंट वंस. तो यू हैव टू रिमेंबर इट, आपको याद होना चाहिए. ठीक है, you should be knowing it because yes they can ask. अभी भी वो पूछ सकते हैं, 1-2 साल पुराना है न्यूज में एंड ऑल. सो दैट इज व्हाट इज बीइंग टॉक्ड अबाउट. ये सब सारे ऑपरेशन. एक और ऑपरेशन था ऑपरेशन राहत 2015 में. प्लीज चेक द ईयर एज फार एज आई कुड रिमेंबर. इट इज अबाउट येमेन, ब्रिंगिंग इंडियंस बैक फ्रॉम येमेन. ऑपरेशन राहत हुआ था. ठीक है. तो ये सब इंपॉर्टेंट है, और स्पेशली सुदान, यूक्रेन, अफगानिस्तान वाला तो ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है बिकॉज इट इज रीसेंट वन, है ना. सो 4 इज द राइट आंसर. जिन्होंने भी 4 आंसर किया, यू ऑल आर राइट. रश्मिकांत, मोहम्मद अर्श, तैयबा, रंजना, यू ऑल आर राइट, है ना. ओके, तो इसी को आप पढ़ लेना, इसी के बारे में उन्होंने बात किया है. अब साइड में एक और आर्टिकल है, नीचे में थे. उज्बेकिस्तान प्रेसिडेंट शवकत मिर्जियोव हैज वन द सपोर्ट फॉर रीराइटिंग द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. आई मीन रेफरेंडम इट हैज डन. रेफरेंडम समझते हो? तो रेफरेंडम मींस a sort of a voting not to elect a president or prime minister, but to ask opinion of common man, ask opinion of common citizen on any particular issue, है ना. कोई एक बात पर कि आपकी राय, जनता से राय लेना. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल इफ दे वांट टू रीराइट द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, देन रेफरेंडम आर डन. जैसे एक बार यूरोपियन यूनियन के लिए यूके में हुआ था रेफरेंडम फॉर वेदर द ब्रिटेन शुड कम आउट ऑफ यूरोपियन यूनियन और नॉट. ये सब चीज हुई थी, है ना. सो दैट इज व्हाट यू शुड बी नोइंग. सो द रेफरेंडम हैज बीन डन एंड पीपल हैव सपोर्टेड द उज्बेकिस्तान प्रेसिडेंट. ठीक है. सो यहाँ पर इंडिया है. दिस इज उज्बेकिस्तान, द कैपिटल इज ताशकेंट. ठीक है. सो द पीपल आर एक्चुअली सपोर्टिंग इट. ठीक है. So he's a former loyal prime minister of dictator etc and all. No, but he so ठीक है ना. इसी सब के बारे में the new charter describes Uzbekistan as sovereign, democratic, legal, social, secular. So they have said कि they will be coming up with sovereign, democratic leadership, legal, social, secular in nature, ठीक है, so means कि every religion should be treated equally and all. That is what they have said. So let's see what will happen. तो इसी के लिए मैं बस एक बेसिक आइडिया होना चाहिए कि उज़्बेकिस्तान में हुआ the referendum have happened. इनका नाम याद रख लेना प्रेसिडेंट का, maybe they can give this an exam and all. एक सामने में आर्टिकल थी अपोजिट में, guaranteed pension is not bad economics. Okay, so let's talk about that. With multiple state government announcing reversion of OPS and some more speculating to do with the same, the date on pension is hotting up and all. देखो एक्चुअली क्या है, ये डिबेट बहुत दिन से चल रही है, एनपीएस न्यू पेंशन स्कीम वर्सेस ओल्ड पेंशन स्कीम, है ना, क्योंकि इसमें शॉर्ट में ही पता होना चाहिए. देखो ओल्ड पेंशन स्कीम में ऐसा होता था कि 50% ऑफ लास्ट ड्रॉन सैलरी यू विल बी गेटिंग. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल यू रिटायर्ड and at the last moment when you were retiring your salary was 80,000 per month. I'm just giving an example in a government job. So once you retire you will get half pension, that is 40,000 per month as pension. Okay, that is what you should be knowing it. But in case of new pension scheme it is slightly complicated. It means like from your salary 10% will be contributed, the government will be contributing 14% from that, then it will be added, invested, there will be investment, and accordingly you will be given and all. अब इतना डिटेल नहीं जाना है. whatever the amount will come, 60% you will directly get once the maturity is done and 40% is given on annuity basis. इसमें इतना डिटेल नहीं जाना है. देखो मैं सिंपल बताता हूँ. ओल्ड पेंशन स्कीम एंड न्यू पेंशन स्कीम में है, इट इज सेड कि when in old pension scheme government's expenditure was very high, बहुत ज्यादा खर्चा हो जा रहा था. So many economists had said कि please change the OPS, otherwise the government will be left with very few funds. लेकिन OPS में it is said कि the employees were getting benefited और pension those who were getting pensions were getting benefited. जिनको पेंशन मिला था उनको शायद यहाँ पे ज्यादा मिला था एनपीएस के मुकाबले. So now I think around 2003 or 4 the government decided to move to NPS, यानी new pension scheme. But the problem is that the people or those who are retired ones, they want OPS, है ना. हमको जिससे बेनिफिट होगा वहां पे हो जाएंगे ना. So the pensioners, the old pensioners want the old one, and that is why some state government are moving back to OPS. ठीक है, ओल्ड पेंशन स्कीम में जाना चाह रहे हैं. बट मेनी इकोनॉमिस्ट हैव अपोज्ड इट, सेइंग कि दिस विल रिड्यूस द टोटल फंड ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. जो टोटल फंड है सरकार का वो रिड्यूस हो जाएगा. इंप्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ ओपीएस टू बी डेट्रीमेंटल फॉर लार्जर पब्लिक, सेज आरबीआई गवर्नर. तो अगर आप ओल्ड पेंशन स्कीम में जाओगे तो हो सकता है पेंशन लेने वाले को तो फायदा हो जाए लेकिन सरकार का बहुत खर्चा हो जाएगा. ओके, सो दैट इज व्हाई मेनी हैव अपोज्ड इट. बस इतना जानना है, बस इतना समझ लो. ओपीएस में जो पेंशन लेने वाले थे, पेंशन बेनिफिट रिसीवर वेर गेटिंग मोर बेनिफिट, है ना. और एनपीएस में थोड़ा सा कम हो जाएगा जैसा कि लोग कह रहे हैं. बट व्हाई एनपीएस में मूव किए, बिकॉज सो दैट टू इंश्योर कि गवर्नमेंट शुड नॉट बी स्पेंडिंग मच, है ना. इतना समझ लेना, उस पर डिटेल नहीं जाना. यूरोप uses India, China to get Russia oil despite sanction. अरे ये आर्टिकल आ रही थी, मैंने देखा. सेंटर फॉर रिसर्च ऑन एनर्जी एंड क्लीन एयर, दे हैव डन अ रिसर्च दैट यूरोप, देखो होता क्या है, that once the war has happened, they are not buying, the European countries are boycotting oil from Russia. But according to this report, they are taking it indirectly obtaining from Russia through India and China. So let's say Russia has sold this to China and they are selling it here, something like that. Or Russia is selling it to India and they are buying it from India, something like that. तो डायरेक्टली नहीं ले रहे, इनडायरेक्टली ले रहे हैं, ये कहा जा रहा है इस आर्टिकल के हिसाब से. So according to this article, since they have said कि we are boycotting, European countries are boycotting Russia, we will not take any oil. But according to this report, इस report के हिसाब से, they are taking it indirectly obtaining Russian oil through India and China. मतलब ऐसा कुछ यहाँ से यहाँ गया, फिर यहाँ से यहाँ चला गया. ठीक है. So that is what according to this article says. Okay. Yes. तो देखो इन्होंने मैप भी बनाया कि रशिया से गया, the oil went from Russia to China. फिर चाइना से देखो कुछ हिस्सा जो है ऑस्ट्रेलिया जा रहा है, फिर इंडिया में भी गया तो कुछ हिस्सा जो यूके में जा रहा है, जापान में जा रहा है, यूरोपियन यूनियन में जा रहा है, इनफैक्ट टर्की में गया तो यहाँ चला गया. सो दैट इज व्हाट दे आर राइटिंग इट अकॉर्डिंग टू. तो ये वाला ये सब डेटा उठाया गया यहाँ से, द डेटा हैव बीन टेकन फ्रॉम हियर. ओके. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एक्ट, यूरोपियन यूनियन इज कमिंग अप विद आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एक्ट. अच्छा, आपने ये वाला पढ़ा होगा अभी रिसेंटली. You must have read AI godfather Geoffrey Hinton. I mean, he was actually an employee in Google who was instrumental in actually coming up with artificial intelligence, and he has decided to resign because he saying कि there are a lot of dangers associated with AI. पहले तो इन्होंने पूरा आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस बना दिया, ठीक है, अब वो रिजाइन कर रहे हैं ये कह करके कि यहाँ उसके बहुत सारे नुकसान है आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के. मे बी द जॉब लॉसेस माइट हैपन, मे बी द मशीन्स विल ओवर पावर ह्यूमन, मे बी वी डोंट नो ऑल्सो कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस अगर और दिन तक रहे तो इंसानों को बहुत नुकसान हो सकता है, ये ऑथर ने उन्होंने कहा, एंड ही हैज डिसाइडेड टू रिजाइन. तो इसीलिए ये सब काफी न्यूज में था. जेफरी हिंटन, गो एंड रीड अबाउट इट, है ना. इस तरह के आर्टिकल जैसे क्लैट और इन्होंने पूछा था एलन ट्यूरिंग के बारे में ना, they had asked about Alan Turing. So they are asking from futuristic technology, artificial intelligence, ISRO, etc. ये सब पूछ रहे हैं आजकल, ठीक है. So after intense last minute negotiation the past few weeks on how to bring GPS and all, तो मतलब ये कि यूरोपियन यूनियन जो है वो भी एक आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस लॉ लेकर के आएगा. Just have an idea about that. अच्छा, what is India's rank in latest World Press Freedom Index 2023? Your options are 150, 161, 142, 116. Yesterday, कल ही रिपोर्ट आई थी ना, yesterday this report came. World Press Freedom Index, what is India's ranking 2023? बताइए. क्या सही जवाब है? The right answer is 161. B is the right answer. Panchadi, you are right. B is the right answer. 161 rank है. It has gone down actually. Yes, B is the right answer. Panchadi, Muhammad Arsh, Rashmikant, Ranjana, you are right. Okay, World Press Freedom Index is released by whom? UN General Assembly, Reporters Sans Frontiers, Amnesty International, Greenpeace. Your time starts now. बताओ. World Press Freedom Index कौन रिलीज करता है? Yes, the right answer is Reporters Sans Frontier. B is the right answer to this question. Reporters Without Borders भी कहते हैं, दोनों सेम चीज है. So 2 और B is the right answer to this question. ठीक है. The next one is which country has topped यानी got rank 1 in World Press Freedom Index? Your options are Ireland, Sweden, Norway, Australia. What is the right answer? World Press Freedom Index में rank 1 किसकी आई है? Yes, the right answer is, हाँ इससे पहले का 2 आंसर था, ऑप्शन बी था. इसका आंसर बताइए, रैंक 1 किसका है? द राइट आंसर इज नॉर्वे. सी इज द राइट आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, देखो नॉर्वे का रैंक 1 आया है. रिपोर्टर्स सैंस फ्रंटियर्स या रिपोर्टर्स विदाउट बॉर्डर्स कहते हैं. इट्स अ फ्रांस बेस्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हेडक्वार्टर्ड इन पेरिस व्हिच कम्स अप विद वर्ल्ड प्रेस फ्रीडम इंडेक्स. ठीक है, सो सी इज द राइट आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, इंडिया स्लिप्स इन प्रेस फ्रीडम रैंकिंग, ranks 161 out of 180 nations. ठीक है, so just have an idea. Earlier it was I think 150 के आसपास था ना. हाँ, last year it was 150 in 2022 and this year we have gone down to 161 in 2023. In fact Pakistan has got better 150 and all. Just have an idea. और कहाँ पे कौन कौन है. The next is Jaishankar to hold talks with China, Russian ministers today. ठीक है, ये आपको पता होगा. We are having SCO summit, Shanghai Cooperation Organization summit is happening. Jaishankar to hold talks with Chinese, Russian ministers today. ठीक है, so I hope you are aware SCO meet is going to happen. So SCO foreign ministers की एक meeting होगी. ठीक है, so of course there will be meeting. Foreign ministers of these nations will be coming, है ना, 8 member. I have discussed it कि where is the headquarter of SCO, how many members are there. Go and find out. I have already discussed these things. एक और है IMD, that is Indian Meteorological Department forecast cyclone in Bay of Bengal. तो Bay of Bengal यहाँ पर है, आपको पता होगा, यहाँ पे इंडिया है, Bay of Bengal है. So most likely they are saying कि somewhere here cyclone आने वाला है. Let's wait. Could form by 9th May. हो सकता है 9 मई तक cyclone वगैरह आ जाए और. ठीक है गाइस, 6 मई को 12 PM पे विल बी हैविंग अ सेशन ऑन द स्लैट एग्जाम, द एनालिसिस ऑफ स्लैट एग्जाम, द एग्जाम पैटर्न, एक्सपेक्टेड कट ऑफ एटसेट्रा वुड बी डिस्कस्ड एंड विल बी हैविंग JMI और LB सेशन 6 मई 2 PM पर. also at the same time, at the same day, but on 2 p.m. Okay. So Norway capital Oslo. Yes, good. Huh? So this is all about today's class. Please subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, and download the BYJU'S exam prep app. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.